Jasmyne and Vince.
The Jasmyne Show.
The JasVynce.
Am I doing it right?
No, that's not it. It's like you conducting a choir a little bit.
The Michelle Obama dance. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of
The Jasmyne Show. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Michelle Obama.
He wishes. It's wrong, man.
We are here talking about another episode.
This is Vince.
Yes, I'm Vince. We're talking about another episode of your favorite show, Gaslighted at First Sight, my friends. We are in season 17 of Married at First Sight in
episode 5100.
Episode 5100, Jazz's favorite number. Episode 18 here in Denver. The name of today's episode, In Sickness and Suspicion. All right, who could they be suspicious of? With decision day approaching fast, some couples begin to see things in a different light. The newlyweds gain new insight. It's funny that they specified newlyweds when technically they all
newlyweds.
But there's newlyweds. The newlyweds gain new insight when they gather their friends for a housewarming party. And a familiar face returns with a surprising revelation. Who is that familiar face?
I get
and
it.
What is this surprising revelation, Jasmine? What do you think it is?
I know what it is.
Who's the familiar face?
Cameron.
We get to see Cameron again. It's about 2 weeks till decision day for them, I guess. I don't know.
We're less than 2
My God.
weeks. Last week was 13 days. So
We'll figure it out. But yes, happy to be here talking about this crazy show.
Happy Black History Month.
And happy Black History Month, of course, as well. If you've been watching our channel for a little while, we appreciate you. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. But please also make sure you take the time to
like, comment, and subscribe.
do those things, y'all. Do those things because it helps support us and all that other good stuff. All right, let's get into these couples. Right, of course, starting off with the only couple that is actually a couple. Technically. All right. We are going with Michael and Chloe. Is Chloe, can you say Chloe in Spanish? Chloe?
I don't think
Miguel.
I don't
Chloe?
think that Chloe is a Hispanic name.
It's definitely not. She got Hispanic friends though. Shout out to, I didn't know they was,
Caesar.
you didn't know y'all was out there in Denver.
Caesar.
All right. Speaking of Jasmine's favorite time or favorite number, we get to see Chloe alone, taking some alone time with her 5,100 animals.
I completely forgot that she was. I was gonna say Captain Save a Hoe, but I mean, if
Captain
the
Save
hoe
a
was
Pup.
an animal,
Captain Save a critter.
not a critter.
Yeah.
A critter is a bug. What?
A critter is not just a bug.
Yes,
okay?
it is. A critter is a bug.
Fine.
She's Captain Save a furry animal. Okay. So I completely forgot about that. I was confused. I was like, what is all these dogs that's happening? And then it's a cat and then it's another cat.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for all that.
Muffins and tuffins.
That's too much
moo-moo
all in
and-
one space. At least they wasn't fighting.
Yeah, at least.
But that's just too many animals in that small space. I'm sorry. So basically Chloe decides that it's just a lot for her.
It's a lot.
Sensory overload, and she's gonna take some time. She's gonna stay at her place for a few days. That's always a red flag for me. Usually that backfires.
Yeah, I would agree on that. But I do appreciate the vulnerability in that she admits, yo, I just be sad sometimes, and like at least Michael swoops in to save the day. I think
Michael
that's
didn't
the
do
important
nothing.
thing.
He just went along with it. And did not speak up about it.
We did get to find out through their hip hop housewarming that they're both people pleasers.
She said she was a reformed people pleaser in her intro.
Reformed.
Yes. So
she's not pleased with them skirts and them pearls still.
Apparently, Michael's friends was saying that she needs to like push a little bit more when because he tends to go along with things and be a people pleaser. And they're like, sometimes you need to press and see how he really feels about things. And I like that advice, but also I think that I think he really likes Chloe and he's really wanting to be married. So he's basically going to do whatever in order to stay married, if that makes sense.
I would agree. He's going to people please till his marriage is successful.
Wife pleasing is different than people pleasing.
I guess it is.
The shadiness, y'all.
No shade, like, just under my hat. That's all.
Okay.
No shadiness.
So basically, what happened? Chloe went and met with Cesar, and
I got nothing from that. Only other note I have is that she was more turned on by him working out.
Oh yeah, she was turned on by him working out.
Very
Vince
quick
was not
episode.
Understanding that part, why she was so like shocked and turned on by that, and I was like, babe, she discounted that man because he likes skirts.
Yeah.
And pearls and whatever, her earrings. She discounted him and assumed that meant that he was soft. That man is in no way soft. That's just the way that he not presents, but like expresses his creativity.
Okay.
I totally get it. We live in LA. There's lots of Michaels out here, okay?
But
I actually like this Michael. I don't like a lot of people out here. But I like Michael. I think he's a cool guy. I think he is mature enough to be on this show and have a successful marriage. Do I think Chloe's the one? Not so sure. The jury's still out on that.
Yeah, it's really not looking. I mean, again, I always have the best hope for everybody, but yeah.
But people after Married at First Sight be finding the one.
They do. But communication, I mean, for the sake of the experiment now, communication is where it needs to be at. But we'll see. I don't have anything else about Michael and Chloe. Let me know if you want to say anything else.
They the only couple that's actually.
They the only couple, y'all. They the only real ones. Congratulations to Michael and Chloe for making it this far, even though y'all technically had a later start than everybody else. It's shambles all around. Next up, I have our good friends.
It better not be Crybaby.
Crybaby. You know what time it is. Let us discuss BECCA, Austin, more crying, miscommunications, and also questioning if it will work out. That, again, that is the only note that I have. Very kind of boring episode.
You know what? I think she had the ugliest cry. I would bet money, and I'm gonna tell y'all because this happens to me every month. I would bet money that she about to start her period and she just ain't processed it. That's why she's so upset, because that should be happening to me every month.
Has that come up?
No, but you know she already has issue. She has whatever illness she has. We forgot about that. She has some sort of illness.
No, we ain't forget.
Where she's in constant pain. She wants some dick. And her man, instead of taking her on romantic trips, they going to look at wolves. Like, I mean, I would be crying too.
And then stealing the bag for themselves when I just wanted to put it in the bag while you trying to, come on, you heard the song with the dream. And anywho, I don't understand. I don't understand why there's so much crying. And, you know, we don't comment on women's bodies, but that is something I considered as well.
Yeah, it makes sense. I would think, especially with whatever her... You love singing that song. That's not my favorite song about that.
I didn't say that was your favorite song. You admitted that is something that you experienced. So that is my song. Again, I sing it to myself.
You realize it after the fact.
to cope. That is that time of the month.
Nobody asked you all that. Anyway, so basically, you need to learn the Mary J. Blige song. It's called PMS. Look it up.
Okay.
It's on No More Drama.
All right.
That's my favorite time of the month song.
Shout out Mary J.
Shout out her. So, what was I saying before you so rudely interrupted?
We were talking about BECCA and Austin and the crying.
BECCA needs to stop crying because I'm sick of it.
First off,
I would be the worst expert on the planet because I would say the things that Pastor Kyle wants to say. Pastor Kyle's like, this is not a real issue.
Yo.
This is not a real issue. You know, you heard of like when people say first world problems?
Yes.
This
absolutely.
is like first marriage problems, but it's not really a real issue. Like you guys are arguing about a bag because you really want dick. Let's just call it what it is.
Can we not call it what it is?
Why?
Can we say intercourse or something like that for the sake of YouTube?
She wants him to grab her cookie out the jar.
Pound town.
Somebody. That's better.
It's not.
Somebody told us in the comments before we should be saying cookie because you kept saying the other word, and I'm like, that's kind of harsh. BECCA want her cookie grabbed out of the cookie jar.
There we go. Okay, all right.
So,
all right.
And he apparently is on a sugar cleanse, clearly, because
yes, allegedly
the cookie is neglected.
But he don't like to speak about that on camera or off camera.
Okay. And BECCA said that he's two different people. Like he only is affectionate and all that stuff on camera.
And you know how that go.
Every single season we get somebody that says that, and I'm like, they're gonna get a divorce. Simple as that. Austin looks like he's over it, and I feel like they're just going around in a circle. And even if he was to like give her the intimacy that she wants,
good job, babe.
I think that it would be. He has so much pressure on him that he would never live up to the hype of what she's gonna expect it to be. Then the issue gonna be that his cookie grabber wasn't as good as she wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a new issue.
No comment on Austin's cookie grabber. Anything else about these two here?
No.
Stop crying so much, girl. Dang, just pull yourself together. I'm sorry. It's so ugly.
It's an ugly cry.
It's so ugly.
Vince doesn't like when ladies cry, but he really hates an ugly cry.
I hate an ugly cry so dang much, man.
She looked like the emoji with the teary eyes.
She looked exactly.
That's exactly
like
what she
her
looked
eyes
like.
was all big.
Yeah, that's exactly
welled
what
up, and her face was all red and. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Does that count as
comments? You're such a hater.
Does that count as comments on women's bodies?
Yes, it does.
All right. Speaking of haters, no hate here. Today, Emily and Brennan are stronger than ever.
They besties. Or so it seems.
Yeah. I was like, he don't like her. From right here, right when they put them on the screen.
He did a smile right here, and I was like, that looks like a genuine smile.
Genuine smile. Hey, I know, you're a sad, broken puppy that I have to take care of. So I'm doing the noble thing here. Like, women are going to love me after this show. Like, I think that's what he's going for.
Well, he said that
him and Cameron going on double dates.
He said that she would do the same if he was in the same predicament. So I feel like
and it's good that he knows that.
It's not even like I'm married to you type situation. Yeah. It's a like I would expect to treat others as you want to be treated, basically, is what it seems like.
Did you get closer to me just now? How did that happen?
No. But apparently, on the after party, BECCA said that it's all a front because he had Emily driving him around to go buy a new car. When she was supposed to be healing. So
now I don't know all the things.
The after party be 2TE.
It'd be 2TE. 2TE.
I do not be prepared for the way they be throwing people under the bus on this thing.
No, I would say that this season specifically has been the most tea spilled, if you will. I mean, that was what the after party was created for. It's definitely gotten more,
I think it's the people that got
It's definitely gotten more spicy since Keisha has taken over. But
I need them to bring Jamel Hill back for just as a. She did host one, but I need them to bring her back as one of the people on the panel because
it just really seems like they have like, I don't know, maybe it's the bond, maybe it's the people this season that are just a bunch.
Everybody is ride or die for each other. It
seems like
they're like, what you're not gonna do is talk about my girl because your cookie grab ain't even that good anyway. Yeah. I mean, like, come on.
And I heard you sneaking around in the basement downstairs when they was filming. They just be doing all types of stuff that I was like, I didn't need that piece of information. It's just, no, she told me
but I still
after you went to bed. Dang.
I want to go on record for saying that Emily is still a hater. Though.
Glad she's well.
No. I'm
Glad she's
glad,
better.
but
She looks
I'm
good.
just saying.
She looks good too.
Y'all hyping up. She do not look good.
She looks better than she does in this with the the pack of peas on her face.
I'm like, babe, you forgot that she had flipped that hair. She
Yeah.
basically pulled a Donald Trump. So
Hey.
she just did the comb over the hair.
Make Emily great again. Do your thing. What is it?
Who's next? Y'all, I can't.
I ain't got nothing else to say about
Who's
them.
next?
Except that your man's Brennan was very surprised.
He was flabbergasted.
When Cameron, I don't even want to talk about Cameron really because there's not much to say, but we'll get into Cameron real quick. Yeah, he was surprised, like, oh, you taking your girl back? Because I'm still with mine. I'm nursing her back to life, and I'm deaf pushing her to the side. Really. So let's get into Killer come, killer come, killer come. Can y'all tell I'm from New York? All right. It's been so long since I had to find a picture of Cameron that this is the only one that I have, I guess. So let's get into it. At least they're together here. My man's Cam can't ride his mountain bike, and I am very, very sad for him for that.
After seeing Emily got by the tree branch, we might not want him to be riding.
And she got. But he's also having like trouble breathing. He can't even talk that much. Yo, let me take a break for a second. Please, bro, please. As he's talking to Brennan. And I think Brennan asked him something about Claire. And he was like, well, there's not much to support. It's like, we're not together. If she see me, I'm either, in the bed or trying to get something done. Like, there's not much time we spend together. So again, it took us a while to hear Claire admit there's no relationship.
Yeah,
now,
she said it to her mom though.
Yeah.
I'm like, we've been watching this whole time. Now you finally saying to your mom that there is a relationship, but it's not necessarily a marriage, it's a friendship.
Yeah.
That's what Cameron was saying the whole time. He was like, stop playing with me. Let me know.
The whole time. The only other thing I have is that I am surprised though. Cam always seemed like a decent guy, So for him to say, yo, if she says I want to stay together on decision day, I am absolutely going to hang in there with her. I thought that beautiful thing, but
Emily eyes. That's all.
He's the one that exactly. He's the one that decided, you know what I'm saying?
That he was leaving.
You know what I'm saying? He's Emily eyes. He's the one that decided that he was leaving, similar to Orion. And, to no double standards, like we was on Team Lauren, not just because Black History Month, but also because you said you were leaving. So don't try to come back.
Yeah, keep that same.
Not to say that Cameron's trying to come back, but he's trying to, because of he's
saving face.
Yeah, pretty much. They've been through.
I'm like, is that to be to? I feel like people go on this show and they be like, "Oh, I don't want to come off like the bad guy."
Yeah. Oh,
but I feel like
big facts. That's what everybody's doing this season.
I feel like it's the
PR.
bad guy to say like, "Oh, I'm gonna stick this out because it's gonna be on TV." Like we don't know when y'all break up in a few months or 2 weeks later.
Shaking my head. I don't have nothing else to say about that. But yeah, I do feel like there are people might have PR agents or something, or maybe the show has a PR agent. And
I'm just happy we didn't see Lauren and Orion.
Because even BECCA had said like, oh, the only reason you consoled me or checked on me is because the producers pushed you to. And I'm just like, this is what a season, y'all. Just
tell me more about your non-problem.
Just what a season. That's all I have to say. I think that is all the couples, right? I'm like, do we have more couples? No.
Nope, that's it.
Unless you tune in to watch us cover Love is Blind in the recent episodes. Those are the only other couples we'll be talking about. Would you like to give Chloe and Michael a rating before we go, my Jasmine?
A 5. Because I'm 50-50 on them.
I'll agree with you this time.
Everybody else gets a 0. Don't ask me anything else.
I really do like that that they've been bonding a little bit more, even though they had to take that time off, which is always a super huge red flag. I do like that they've been willing to talk about it. So I will agree with your 5 for now. 5 out of 10. Let us know how you would rate these couples. I know most of them get 0. Couples. But yeah, that is all I have. If you've watched this far, we appreciate you. Nice, pretty decent timing on episode. Just covered some quick BS and what's going on. Really looking forward to seeing what happens with Decision Day, and we need more tea, more spicy tea in the after parties as well. Please, if you've watched this entire time, we really hope you took the time to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. We appreciate you. But that's all we have today for another episode of The JasVynce Show. Peace.
Jasmyne and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.